Okay, so question, can you hear me? I can hear what I'm saying in the headphones, and the sound is doing a thing, but can you hear me? Can you hear me at all on this microphone? Very low, okay. A second. How about now? Wow, that's really loud on my end. Hello. Can you hear me at all now? Yes. Is it a good volume or is it way too loud? Okay, good. Because it's a little bit too loud in my headphones. Let's see here. Okay, I have a brand new audio interface and I have no idea what I'm doing here. Yeah, there's a lot of reverb on this and I don't know how to turn it off. Hold on a second. Jeez, everything's moving. No, no. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I spent a stupid amount of money today. All right, so let's see here. There's a thing, here's the thing. Yes, yes, this is this one, this is this one. They all say no effect. If they say no effect, then why is it all echoey? How do I turn off the echo? Well, that's a thing, and there doesn't seem to be any way to fix that, and I have no idea. So I got a Steinberg, whatever the heck this is, CFRPQST, I don't know. UR44C. I got a Steinberg UR44C, and their website, the book that came with it. This book right here. This book has everything you need to know to make it run, but absolutely nothing that you need to know to make it work. What I need Evans the Bard because he probably knows immediately how to fix this. Hang on a second. Okay. As far as I can tell, there are absolutely no controls on the audio interface itself that would make this all echoey and in a big giant hall, because this is really crazy echoey. Now, they gave me a thing, this DSP Mix FX URC, and it, well, here, maybe I can show you. Let's see if I can screen capture. Hang on just a second. So this is going to be, I'm just going to call it AI controller. All right. Hey, Tripwire. I'm playing with technology. Technology is fun. We don't like technology right now. All right, so application capture, and we want, oh my gosh, what is it called? This. Okay, yeah. So, this right here, this is the thing that that was a piece of software that sort of came with um, the with this audio interface, and it looks like everything is set to 0. I mean, everything. I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing it, like everything says no effect. And also the weird thing is that there are 6 of these, and there are only 4 places for me to plug in microphones. So I don't know what the other 2 are. There should just be 4, not 6. But yeah, can I move this? Right. Yes, and you guys can still see this. Yes, you guys can still see this. Okay. There's got to be. It controls the Steinberg interface, yes. There's got to be some way to turn off the echo, 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 echo. Are there 2 sources going in OBS? So what I have right now on OBS, I have the Steinberg set as the audio capture. That's it. And then I've got, the Twitch chat overlay and the logo up at the top and the iPhone used for the camera, but only the camera, not the sound. So the only sound should be coming from this Steinberg AI. And I have 3 microphones plugged into it. And the one that I'm currently talking on, oh, shut up, be Lippincott. The one that I'm currently talking on is an SM58, which is supposed to be a really good vocal microphone. Now, let me, it doesn't sound like that. 2 sources sounds different. Reverb somewhere. Well, I do have all 3 microphones on at present, but this is the only one, close to my face. Let me talk into the SM57 and let's see what it does. So this is the SM57. It's very different. Hold on 1 second. There. Okay. Yeah, this little one down here. This is the SM57. This is the instrument mic. But the SM58, which is the vocal mic, has all this reverb, and it should be a setting. It really should be a setting, and I don't know. And then I've got this come on. This little microphone here, this is for drums specifically. And it doesn't have, it sounds like it's got maybe a little bit more reverb than, possibly a little more reverb than the other instrument mic. But yeah, this is my vocal mic here, and I don't really want it to sound. Try turning the other 2 off. Okay, I think I can, I think it's, hello, yes, this one's still going. You can't hear, no. Can't hear this one, no. Okay, this is the only one going on right now. So I think it's just this particular microphone. I wonder if there's like an anti-reverb. Can I put on a dead filter? I need a goth filter for this microphone. Well, at least I'm happy that I got this much set up. I got it working. This is why I was definitely very a little late starting my stream, was because I was still trying to set all of this up. I went out and I got the microphones. Well, I already had this microphone, but I got those microphones, and I got the stands, and I got the Steinberg, and I got the cords, and I got everything else. And and then I got home, and I started to set it all up, and I realized that the headphone jack is the standard small headphone jack, and what I actually needed was the larger headphone jack to fit into the AI, so then I had to run to Best Buy as quickly as possible and get that just seconds before they closed. All right, so the hardware mixer tripwire, I think, if I am not mistaken, that is this. And I would think that this has reverb. I mean, it has these things that say no effect, and I can click on that. Although that says CH strip and clean and crunch and lead and drive, not reverb. I don't know what Rev X is. Oh wait, this says hall, room. Ooh, that does change it. What about plate? Oh, that's okay, that's kind of weird. Let's go back to room. Yeah, okay, that's better. Room. Cool. I don't know what that's going to do with the other two. This is the DSP Mix FX URC. This is the thing that the mixer that I have is a Steinberg. Hang on a second. Steinberg UR44C. Because that's what Evans the Bard has, and he said, "Here, use this one because it'll work with Ableton Live." So hold on one second. You go away. This is what I have, tripwire. This is it. Okay. Yeah, as I said, I don't think it was necessarily reverb. I think it was just, there's a setting up here that says hall or room or plate. And hall is gigantic and plate sounds weird, but room sounds slightly more normal. But yeah. All right, we'll go with this. Today, I was going to try and do all sorts of fun things with Ableton Live today, but I think this may possibly just be a levels setup, a hardware setup. Also, I just want to say that a 5-foot cord is not nearly as long as I thought it was, and I'm sure you can put a dirty joke in there somehow or another. But the cord is perfectly fine for this mic, and it's perfectly fine for this mic, but the drum mic is over here, and I'm going to pick up a drum, and I'm going to hold the drum, and I kind of don't want the cord, and I probably could have used a 10-foot cord for the drum mic. Also, I'm having some issues with, hold on, let me see if I can show you this, because this is driving me bonkers. This microphone's working great. That microphone's working great. The drum mic has a different, it has a different, here we go. Put this, see if I can, there we go. Okay, so the drum mic, it has this little doohickey, that little clip that came with it. And it's just loose. There doesn't seem to be any way to tighten it unless I had some kind of maybe a flathead screwdriver, maybe, but this is just really, it's just super loose. And this one is not loose and very adjustable, and that one is not loose and very adjustable, and this one is very loose and not very adjustable. So yeah. And the reason, okay guys, the reason I got 5-foot cords instead of a 10-foot cord is that I am sitting in this very small little space here. And I have currently 3 microphones, a a piano bench that has the audio interface and my tablet for, set list and everything. And then I've got 2 drums and a flute over here, and a bowed psaltery and a hurdy-gurdy over there, and a piano and a tenor bowed psaltery over there that I can't even get to right now, because basically all of these microphones are taking up all of the space. Lippincott, when do you want me to come see you? I don't know. I don't know. Shoot me a message. Shoot me a message on here or on Discord. Shoot me a message on Discord. That'll be fine. Yeah, Tripwire. I started setting all of this up probably 10-15 minutes before I was supposed to start streaming, because I don't know if you caught it. I had got home and I had bought the microphones and the microphone stands and the cables and the audio interface and all of that business. I had bought all of that, and I got home and realized that the headphone cable had the little plug, and it needs a bigger plug, and so I couldn't actually plug it into the audio interface without getting an adapter. So then I had to jump back in my car and dash over to Best Buy, and I ended up getting in there like a minute or 2 minutes before they closed the doors, so that I could actually get this thing, so that I could use the headphones and know what it was that was going on. Oh wow. Okay, yeah. Tripwire, I think I may be doing slightly better than you, but yeah. This is definitely, this is not the end setup, I don't think. This is a little bonkers, and I'm going to need to redo. I'm going to need to redo this for sure. For sure. Okay, Lippincott, send me a message on something. However we've been chatting before, send me a message on whatever we're doing. Let's see here. What did I miss in chat? Okay, no, I think I got all of that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I think. Yes. Okay. I think I got all of that. All right. Yes, it's September. Woohoo! Everybody sub. So I am going to try and play some instruments and see how it works. I wonder if maybe I can take this drum chord and just sort of, yeah, there we go. If I loop it over that, there. Now it's okay. Yeah, no, I think the 5-foot chord is fine. I just need to loop it over the microphone stand. Okay. Right. So we're gonna test some setups here. Speaking of studio, got to finish cello practice. Back in a bit. Quiet hours and 20 minutes. Oh, that makes sense. All right. Absolutely. Tripwire, go have a good practice, and I will see you in 20 minutes, because I will certainly be here still. It's nighttime. Yep, that's me. Okay. Right. So I'm going to very carefully move this, and see, this is my problem already, is that I have this giant tangle of chords right now. It is entirely possible that I did not need to have the extra extended headphone thing here. But I know that last time the headphone cord was when I was plugging this directly into the Zoom mic, it was way too short, and I kept strapping myself into it with the hurdy-gurdy. Okay, so let's, you know what? We're gonna start with the flute, because the flute is the easiest one to try and deal with. Smallest instrument. All right, so I'm gonna try, just for kicks and giggles, I'm gonna start, even though all the instruments are supposed to go through the SM57, I'm going to start playing the flute into the SM58, and we're gonna see what it sounds like, just for starters. geez, that sounds a lot nicer than it did when I played it into the Zoom microphone halfway across the room. All right, let's test it with the SM58 and or 7. Let's test it with the SM57 and see what happens. I currently have this set up for the hurdy-gurdy, sort of, but we will try. Which one do you prefer? Do you like the flute better on this mic or the vocal mic? Oh, hi, Andremia. Did you have a good stream? I didn't get to catch the end of it because I was having technical issues. I'm trying to set up all the things, and by the way, I got an audio interface, so I'm one of the cool kids now. Let me give you guys one more quick sample. So this is the flute. This is your brain on drugs. This is the flute on the instrument microphone. And here it is on the vocal mic. Which one do you like better? Also, I think this one may be turned up louder than the instrument mic. Yeah, it definitely is. Okay. There, I've turned up the instrument mic a little bit. This one, okay. Well, good, because this one is set up for my face, and when I play the flute, it is right there where my face goes. So great. This is now the vocal mic and the flute mic. I think it does sound richer. Okay, great. All right, so this is vocal and flute. All right, so now we're gonna try the hurdy-gurdy, and I'm gonna start with the instrument mic for that one. Also, just to let you know, I haven't tuned this yet, so who knows what it's going to sound like. think that sounded pretty good. What do you think? Thanks, Y. Dave. That's very helpful. Also, my courtesy, our formerly feral cat is currently doing her meow, meow, very, very, very sad. Someone come pay attention to me, meow. And I don't think you guys will be able to hear that over these microphones like you maybe could with the Zoom mic, because these are very directional. But yeah, I'm thinking this one's good. My goal is that I want to eventually get these set up to where I can kind of just, just move and not have to do a lot of adjusting and everything. And since I've got this one down here at present, and I think if I can make the instrument mic also work for the bowed psaltery, I'm probably just going to turn it up a little bit and mic it from underneath. The problem with trying to mic a bowed psaltery from the top is that there's very few places you can put the mic where it's close enough and you don't slam it with one of the bows or your hand. So, problem is that I can't quite read the chat from over here. Okay, volume boost and tuning. Yes, this is. Ignore the tuning for right now. This is close. This is close. I'm just trying to get a good idea on sound. All right, I've turned up the volume on the instrument mic just a little bit. We're going to try this one more time. Here we go. I wish I could zoom the chat. I don't think there's a way for me to zoom the chat. And I mean, so right now I've got the chat window in OBS, and I've got the chat window on one side, and then I've got my screen in the middle, and I've got the activity feed over on the other side, which I don't know, maybe I don't need the activity feed, but it's nice to know if somebody follows me or subs or requests an instrument demo. Which, by the way, why have you done this? I think you suggested an instrument demo of Penny Whistle after I stopped streaming last week, or Tuesday, or whatever that was. But you got the Penny Whistle one anyway. So I think what I'm going to need to do, and what I came up here and said, I can move this microphone is what I can do. What I need is laser eye surgery. Oh, that was you testing the Redeem. Well, okay, you got the Penny Whistle anyway because I played it. So yeah, more monitors. So interesting thing, Mr. Fribbles. If you okay, there's too much stuff here. I'm afraid to move. Hold on. Never mind. I'm not going to try and move all of these things around to get to the camera. You can sort of see behind me over here. I actually have 2 additional monitors that are somewhat bigger than my laptop screen, but not like humongously. And I've got a desktop Macintosh computer that is old. I mean, it's not like ancient. It's not, from when I was in college, but it's like at least 10 years old, 10 to 15 years old. And I got it from a friend who was selling it for kind of cheap. And unfortunately, I waited forever and ever and ever and ever and ever to try and test it. And I tried to plug it in and make it work the other day, and it wouldn't even turn on. So I need to take that to Apple Store and see if it's actually still a computer or if it's just junk now. But what I was thinking I might do, I was thinking I might actually put the Twitch stream on my tablet, because eventually I've got some. Oh, they're over there. I've got a couple of webcams that I want to try and get a multi-camera view, so that if I go to play the piano behind me, that I can have a little camera maybe mounted up here or something, and then you guys can actually see the piano while I'm playing it. Multi-camera view wasn't going to happen today, and I'm thinking if I've got my back to the laptop, I'll still need to be able to see the chat, so maybe I could have it running also on my tablet, and then I could put the tablet over there when I'm changing. I don't know. Right, and yeah, I don't want to pop out the window on OBS, because if I pop out the window, it'll get in the way of me seeing the entire OBS screen, which I need to be able to see. But yeah, I'm thinking I'll put the chat on. I'll put the chat on my tablet, and that way I'll be able to just kind of see that and not have to. I can be far away from the computer and not have to go. 45-year-old eyes with glasses that are no good. All right, so somebody wanted a penny whistle test. I think we've decided that this level set where it is actually pretty good for the Gertie. Actually, real quick, I'm going to switch over to the Hungarian dog because it is louder than the French dog, and we are going to see if it is too loud for the instrument mic, just for kicks. So I'm going to turn this one. I know Paul has some way to just like turn his microphone off, and I'm not. I don't think that there's any way for me to do that other than reaching over and manually turning the knob. So I'm just going to move this away. Remember, folks, tuning is love. All right, I think that's as good as that's going to get. And yeah, I think this is a problem that is very, very specific to the Hungarian dog, because I have never ever seen a hurdy-gurdy that has a French dog, a standard French dog, that has this problem. Never. And if I knew what I know now, when I went to go and buy the thing, I would not have got one that had. I would have held out for one that had two French dogs instead of one French and one Hungarian, because yeah, it's not worth it. Yeah, Broken Symmetry has the little emote that I wanted to use from Windows to Sky. Okay, tuning Twitch category. They really should. Yes. Okay, I am caught up in chat. So, all right, that seems like that's pretty good. There. Okay, so that's all right. I do have the voice turned up. The voice microphone is turned up a little bit louder than the instrument microphone. That's probably okay, and I will probably turn the vocal mic down a little bit, or I will back away from it just a smidge when I sing, because I sing a lot louder than I talk. Okay, now we're going to test out the boat's psaltery. And I'm going to be paranoid about this modified guitar stand that I'm using for my hurdy-gurdy, because it's not very good. Okay, now for the fun part, trying to get that over here. Okay, all right, so let's see. Okay, you guys can see it just fine. Let's I'm worried that where it is now, it's also going to pick up all of the creaks of the stand. But we're gonna try it out and see how it goes. What I actually need is some sort of a nice robot. A nice little robot assistant that can, like, float and hover, that can just, like, move all of my stuff exactly where I need it when I need it. That would be great. All right, so we're going to try the psaltery here, which also hasn't been tuned, so yay! The only other problem I have, I'm going to go ahead and open up Twitch on here just so I can read the chat on here, because The other problem is that the window is only like half size on OBS because it wants to put the scenes underneath it. And so anytime something big pops up like, here's all the information about the hurdy-gurdy, here's all the information about the boat sultry, then all of a sudden I lose every other thing that was said on chat. So I'm just going to open it up on here after very carefully turning down the volume. All right, where is it? Twitch. Yeah. This will be a lot easier, I think. I can put it over here. My channel, yeah. Switch to creator mode? Do I want to switch to creator mode? I don't know. Stream manager. No, I just want to see the chat. Can I just get my chat? Oh, here we go, chat. If you change it to chat only, that should make it easier. Okay, how do I do that? Chat only setting. I have an emote only chat, subscribers only chat, followers only chat, slow mode, hide offensive language off, readable colors, and animated emotes. Ooh, that was not what I wanted to do. Oh, that's not a Twitch setting. That's an iPad setting. Open it as a viewer. You know what? It's here. It's here, and it's a lot closer to my face. So hold on one second. I'm going to see what I missed in the chat, and then we're going to just go from this. Okay, yeah, and Dreamy, if you've got any extra little bots floating around that would be good little helper bots, you know, just toss a couple of them over this way. All right, so where am I going to put this so that it's closer? What I need is a floating stand right here, just to float right in front of my face. That's what I need. Or that aforementioned laser eye surgery so that I can actually see better. Well, I guess for now I'll just leave it right there. At least it's about a foot closer to my face. That's something. All right, so how did the bode sultry sound for everybody? How did that sound? On my end, it sounded pretty good, assuming that what I'm hearing is what you're hearing. I think the bode sultry sounded pretty good. Good. Okay. Somebody requested a penny whistle test, so we will try that. Okay, all right. Now for the fun part, trying to move. Okay. See. The problem is there's only so much setup I can do. Because I think Evans the Bard was saying, oh, you know, you want to have everything set up so where you don't have to juggle it around, you don't have to move it around, you can just flow. And I'm like, I would love to be able to flow. That would be great. Except that I think I could only flow with one instrument at a time because I've got all these microphones and they're kind of, in order to get this microphone close enough to my face, it takes up a lot of room. I suppose my only other option would be trying to attach this microphone stand to the ceiling so that it can just hang down in front of my face, and then have another robot up there in the ceiling that can just like move it around with my head or something. I don't know. I guess this is why people have, you know, headphone mics and things. Most people don't have so many things to cater to. Yeah. I am an overachiever when it comes to instrument collecting. All right, so we're going to try the penny whistle on this because I tried the flute on this, and I am worried that this may be turned up a little bit too loud. So if anybody is listening to this on headphones, maybe switch to not using headphones just for a second, because this is probably going to be fine, but just in case. Excuse me. Okay, good. Yeah, not extremely loud. Good. The problem, those high notes. This is a sweetheart penny whistle, and I've had so many people who play penny whistle tell me, "Oh my gosh, the high notes are so clear and gorgeous and wonderful on the sweetheart." They are, but you have to have, as Julia Child would say, the strength of your convictions. And I did not have the strength of my convictions because I was worried about blowing people's ears out with the high note. So it did not come out very clearly. Mike picks up most details. Okay, good. And I would love to just then use this one for anything that has to do with my face. Either my talking or my flute or my penny whistle or the slide whistle or any of that, because that way it's set, it's here. I don't have to move it. I don't have to adjust things up and down. Great, okay. So that works for penny whistle, that works for other thing, just for kicks and giggles, so we can update the list. Why have you done this? Help me remember. I've played the slide whistle on this set too. So. That's a nice little minor version of Rakes of Mallow. Wasn't supposed to be minor, but it's a slide whistle. All right, well, cool. Then that seems to be the whistly things. Hey, Tripwire, we have established that the flute works pretty good in this, and the penny whistle works pretty good in this, and the slide whistle works pretty good in this. So. Hooray. And the instrument mic, the SM57, works good for the bowed psaltery and for the hurdy-gurdy. So next up, I'm going to try the drum mic for the two drums, and this is going to be interesting because I do not know whether I should mic them from the back or mic them from the front. And so that's what we're going to find out. See if I push that over there and I turn that away, then I don't have to worry about the instrument mic picking up anything, and I can scoot this closer to my face, which I will want anyway while I am singing. Of course, I don't know how much of it. This shouldn't pick up the drum. Let's see if I can tighten this thing. There we go. Maybe. Something like that. By the way, You guys can't really tell because you can't see most of my office, but it is cluttered in here. Oh my gosh. Okay. So the aforementioned issue with this thing being all kind of loose and floppy, it is indeed loose and floppy. But I think I'm going to adjust it backwards just a little bit. I really wish there was some way to get this to not flop, and I do not know how to make this not flop. So just going to have to work with it as it is, I guess. There's not enough room in this room. Okay. A can of no flop. That's like the opposite of WD-40. All right, let's see what this sounds like. First of all, I'm going to move this mic away so that it's not getting confused. So it sounds like it's probably pretty good. I'm hearing almost opposite of WD-40 is duct tape. No, I don't think duct tape would work with this. This probably needs a flathead screwdriver is probably what this needs, and I will mess with that after the stream. That's one too many things for me to try and deal with right now. But yeah. Anyway, so the drum sounded, I think, not bad. But when I tap it, there's kind of a psh, 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 like after it. So I don't know if I like that or not, but. Sure, you can text me. Are you texting me what the no flop is, or what I'm confused about what you're asking. I think this sounds okay from the back, which is good, because if I had to mic it from the front, I'm not entirely certain how it would work. So we're going to go ahead and put that one down. Gonna put the Bowron down. You're short and your mother dresses you funny. There, yeah, okay. And maybe can I just kind of loop the headphone mic over the microphone here? Maybe. There. We're gonna try that. Oh, text me a screwdriver. You know, we have screwdrivers in the house. They're just out there, and I don't want to get up and go and deal with it right now. This this special little microphone here. For right now, I'm just, because the microphone itself won't go up, I'm just moving the arm up. This is as good as it's going to get. Okay, now I'm going to have to move it back a little bit for the Doombeck. I did something that was smart, but it is not smart. There we go. There we go. That was smart. Okay. Okay, now this is going to be the tough bit. So I think it's going to have to go down even further, and I do not know if it will be better to mic this from the back or from the front. Also, the Doombeck thus far has been the very loudest instrument and the one that has made everything go, super, 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 super loud. So we're gonna try. I kind of think I don't want it to come from the back. I think I want it to come from the front. I'm not sure if I can angle this right. Yes, I'm a professional. I'm very much professional. Okay, here we go. Let's see. That actually seems reasonable. I'm a little surprised, but I also have that one turned down quite a bit more than I have the other two microphones turned down. How does that sound to you all? Good. The bass should be picking up strongly because this is a microphone specifically designed for drums. The gal at Guitar Center was trying to sell me like a clip-on drum mic, which I think is probably designed more for like snare sets, drum kits. And I'm like, no. Nothing I have at home is normal. I have a couple of hand drums. So, I mean, sure, I would love to have a drum mic actually like clipped onto this thing, but I do not know how well it would pick up. And I think a lot of the little taps would be lost with the microphone in the back. So, okay. All right, well, there we go. That sounds good. Just out of curiosity, so that thank you. I like it too. It's a Remo head, and I got it from I think I got it from Darbuka Planet. I think it's called Darbuka Planet. It's a copper painted ceramic. It's a copper painted ceramic drum. And I think the head I think the head looks like the Stargate. I think it looks like the Stargate. I want to like go through and paint some little triangles to look like the bits of the Stargate. Volume could go down for the drum. Okay, well, so here's the question. If I turn the volume down on the drum, then will it be too quiet for the Bowron? Let's find out. I have turned it down one notch. So this is what this sounds like with one notch lower. Still too loud, do you think? Good, okay. Very carefully lifting everything up so that I don't break anything. All right, so, I really don't want to mic the Bowron from the front because I do an awful lot of this number and I don't want to thunk the microphone. That would be bad. So I think that's going to be my biggest problem is having to move the microphone stand when I switch between drums. But it shouldn't be that big of a deal because I shouldn't really need to worry about switching between drums all that much. Like I figure I might switch maybe once per stream or something, maybe. Okay, so let's see here. I can't get over that weird little, almost an echo after effect. But does the volume sound good? Does the sound okay? Volume is fine. Okay, good. All right. Maybe I can put this someplace else. Okay, all right. Then I'm gonna move this out of the way. A cool riff? Which was a cool riff? What did I do? I think the thing that I was just mainly doing on the Bowron is my standard. I think it's technically more of a side drum rhythm than a Bowron rhythm. Like this is not something that anybody plays on a Bowron except for me because I'm weird. But yeah. As all the boxes fall over. This is more of a side drum pattern. I don't know if it'll still pick it up. Actually, that actually sounds a little bit nicer. It is spelled hang on a second. Now it looks wrong to me too. There. I knew there was an H in there someplace. That's how it's spelled. That is definitely how it is spelled there. And if you ask 4 different people how to pronounce it, you will get 5 different pronunciations. I say Bowron. A lot of people say Boron. I think I've heard at least a couple other pronunciations. The movie, The Boys and the Girl from County Clare, which is adorable and awesome, and you should totally watch it. it's got Colm Meaney from Star Trek: The Next Generation in there, and it's back in the 1960s. There are all of these people in Ireland who are doing a big ceilidh, a big like a contest, a big musical contest, and there's this one couple, this guy and this gal from America that are very clearly hippies, and they showed up, and they're like, oh yeah, we're here, peace, love, man, we're here to join the music show, whatever, and they're looking at him like, oh really? Well, what do you play? We all play the Bad Ran. I was like, no. We all play the Bad Ran. It is not pronounced like that. Don't pronounce it that way. But yeah, so traditionally people play Bowron with a very sort of a 6/8 kind of a thing. It's like it's very I got off. Yeah, Chief Engineer Miles O'Brien, that's him. So that's more of how it's sort of supposed to be played, with a lot of, Irish tunes that are all slip jigs and things that are in 6/8 or 9/8 or whatever. But I also play a fair number of songs that are in 4/4, and that pattern doesn't work with 4/4. And so I came up with a rhythm. I don't know how I came up with this. I just sort of started playing it, and it's been pretty much my official rhythm for playing 4 things that are in 4/4. And it does this. Oh, see now it's clipping. So I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Just one notch. I don't think it's Kardashians. Oh, hey, Ranya-san, how you going? I just noticed that you were here. The problem is that so many of you guys have the same color blue and the same color green in your names, and it is a little difficult on just a cursory glance to tell that there's multiple people chatting. Oh, wait. Interesting. Huh. Actually, now that okay, I'm you guys can't see this, so you're just sitting there watching me go. Hee. So I can see, technically, I can see 3 different versions of the chat right now. Oh, no worries, Ranya-san. Absolutely no worries at all. Just do what you got to do. Have a nice lurk. I'm just testing sound levels on my new ridiculously expensive setup here with way too many pieces of equipment. Why have you done this? Can you do a shout out for Ranya-san, please? But yeah, so the thank you. The three chats that I'm looking at, the chat. So I have the stream chat window as a dock on OBS, and then I also have the chat that you can see right there on the screen, and then I also have Twitch open on my iPad here, and so in the stream chat dock. Interestingly enough, why have you done this? His name is the same, sort of a light teal in all 3 windows, but I think B. Lippincott, on my iPad, your name is green, which is the exact same dark green as Ranya-san, but on the little window right there, it almost looks like everybody's name's blue. And I think, Mr. Fribbles, your name is blue in both cases, but in the OBS window, it's ever so slightly lighter than it is on my iPad. Oh, you custom configured your name color. Well, that's cool. Ah, I see. If people do not specifically set their name color, it's random. Okay, that makes perfect sense, and that is why I'm like, see, because my brain, I can see. I'm wearing these like progressive lenses. Oh, gotta go. Ooh, that is very, very early. Be Lippincott, you have some good sleep, and yeah. Thank you for coming to my stream. Thank you for coming to my stream and get some sleep for sure. For sure, get some sleep. You picked green at some point. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Ryan, you said I can see now that your name is in fact green on all 3 windows. I'm pretty sure I picked green for my name as well at some point. I have a vague memory of that. But yeah, it's just, so I'm wearing these progressive lenses, and it's this thing where the top is supposed to be for distance and the middle is supposed to be for, you know, the standard distance you would sit from a computer, and then the bottom is supposed to be for like close-up stuff. So I have to keep like, you know, moving my head to see all of the things without, and they're not great glasses either. They're old. I probably need a new prescription, but honestly, I just want to go and get the laser eye surgery instead of dropping thousands of dollars on brand new glasses that will then be the wrong prescription in, you know, a couple of months, the way my eyes are going. But so since I can read the chat if I focus on it, but just kind of at a cursory glance, I'm like trying, who's talking? And those colors, like I've got it to the point now when I see the light teal, oh, that's why have you done this? Because I think he's the only one who's got that light teal. And so if there's anybody who hasn't custom picked a color for their name and it shows up as blue on one and green on another, or purple or something, then I get a little confused because I see one and I think, oh, it's so-and-so, and then I look at it and I'm like, no, wait, that's the wrong color. Oh, you got lasered 16 years ago, and this year you started needing readers finally. Ooh, well, that's good. There is my husband pulled up what is the name of that website? Hello, I'm old. Reddit. My husband pulled up a Reddit thread that was this one guy in Austin who went to every single laser eye surgery place in the entire city and got like a quote and found out about their, how old is their equipment, what type of equipment, how often has it been serviced, how nice are the people there, how pushy are the people there, what is their warranty, do they offer, free fixes on your eyes for life, that kind of thing. And he went through and he labeled out all of this for every single one of these places. And I'm like, yeah, I think I'd narrowed it down to, I think I want to try that one. And I haven't yet because life, so I need to sit down and just do it. That would be really useful. And then I wouldn't have to worry about the glasses. So I'm going to try this one more time. Now that I turned the drum mic down just a little bit, so we're going to see if it clips out again. All right, that's looking pretty good actually. So I think that's a good level for the drum. So this one actually works really well for, that drum pattern works well for pretty much anything that's in 4/4. I think I use that for almost every single song that I do. It's the same, I play the same pattern for "You Jacobites by name, lend an ear, you Jacobites by name, lend an ear." And I play the same pattern for "Under the roof they say, as it's young. Same pattern. And I tell my mom when I come home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair and they stole my comb, but that's all right till I come home. Same drum pattern for every single one of them. I tried to do something a little different once, and then I just kind of tripped and fell on my face. It was like this is my riding a bicycle here. This is it. This is the only thing I can do in 4/4, and there's probably something else I could do in 4/4, but here we are. So yeah. Anyway, it makes it easier to remember. It very much does. Oh, cool. What did you play it on, Ryan Usan? What did you play, you Jacobites by Name, on? Since you have, I think, more instruments than I do even. Also, I think that's not too bad. I just need to remember that I have a microphone directly in front of my face, and I don't really need to try projecting to the back row of the audience at a Renaissance fair that's outdoors. During your couple years as a rhythm accordion for Sambati. I've heard of them. I have heard of them. Cool. Accordion is one of those things where people are like, oh, April, you play the piano. You play all these piano instruments. You should totally learn accordion. And one of my friends played accordion. This was years back. And she's like, here, hold this. And I tried to hold it, and it was so heavy. It was, like a full-sized piano keyboard accordion. I'm like, how do you even... How does your upper body not look like Arnold Schwarzenegger? This thing is heavy. Oh, you played penny whistle on that one. That's entirely possible. I have never tried doing anything other than drumming and singing on it. But this is one of those things where now that I have, I've got Ableton Live, I've got the fancy Steinberg audio interface, I've got the dedicated microphones. Everything seems like it's working. Oh wow, your biggest accordion weighed over 30 pounds. That's 40 pounds with a case. No, no, that's too much. Put some back. Just out of curiosity, I just want to see, because I've never ever tried. I never even thought of playing Jacobites on a penny whistle. What note does it start on? Oh, heck if I know what note it starts on. This is a D penny whistle, so it ought to start on. Shouldn't it start on a D? Oh, that is. It should not start on a D on this whistle. Hold on. Now my brain just won't even. I don't know what I just accidentally hit on that. My brain is just not. It's not gonna transpose that right now. That's crazy talk. I haven't had enough coffee today for that to work. Oh, and speaking of which, I have no idea. Okay. I probably don't actually want to try miking the piano directly. I probably want to do a MIDI chord, because I think there's a way. Yeah, I think the back of the Steinberg audio interface has some spots for MIDI inputs. So theoretically, I could just run a plug directly from the MIDI out on the keyboard into the MIDI in. on the Steinberg, I think. If anybody has any ideas on that one, let me know, because I hadn't actually got far enough to think about how to get the piano to, other than just taking a microphone and pointing it at a speaker, which, I could do, but then I have to move a microphone again. Toy piano. Okay, so we haven't done toy piano, and we've done both drums, we've done flute, we've done bowed psaltery, we've done hurdy-gurdy. I think that the toy piano is the only other instrument that is going to take a little bit of finagling, because I'm pretty sure that I can mic the tenor psaltery exactly the same way with the same instrument mic that I used for the soprano psaltery. Quite a productive stream. I was really, Tripwire, I was wondering, because as I said, Best Buy closed at 8 o'clock, and I got there at 7:58, and ran in, and I was like, I just need something to make the plug of my headphones bigger. I need plug Viagra. I didn't say that. And then they're like, oh yeah, you just want to go over to that aisle over there. And so I just ran over and grabbed exactly. I knew what I wanted, so I ran back, and I was that person. I was totally that person. I'm like, I just need one thing. They were fine. They were perfectly happy with it. I gave them money. So I ran in, I grabbed the thing, I got home, and then it was like, okay, all right, okay, I have like 45 minutes until I stream. And all of the cool tech that I just bought today is still in its packaging. So I immediately came up here and started unpackaging everything and like trying to go through the book and, okay, how do I plug this in? And do I, okay, and what is happening? And I got, seriously, I want to reiterate that the Steinberg audio interface was not helpful. The book was not helpful. It was, okay, here's how you turn it on. You can get power through either your laptop or through a regular old, plug. And here's what you need to do to download the software that you need in order to run it. And then it stopped. It didn't give me any information about, exactly what the different knobs are for. It didn't give me any information about the virtual thing that I popped up on the screen earlier. It didn't give me any information about any of this. It's just like, oh yeah, you should know how to do this, which is basically what the entire internet has been telling me for the past 2 weeks. Whenever I try to, I say, hey, I have a question about piece of tech A or piece of software A, and I get a half answer that opens up 3 more questions, or I get a quarter of an answer and go look it up, and I'm like, I've been looking it up. So here we are. It is currently 10:44 my time, and I have 3 working microphones and a working audio interface. And I think the only thing left to do, I could try and figure the miking on the toy piano, but to be totally honest, I don't really want to get up and go over there and drag it over here. So I'm just going to assume that the instrument mic will work with the toy piano if I flip it around and go from the top. That person is the one that strolls in a few minutes before close and takes their time and asks a lot of questions. Yeah, that was not me. I knew exactly what I wanted. I just needed to know where it was. Okay, Ron, you said have a nice lurk. I went on to the Best Buy website first, and I looked up exactly what I needed. I knew exactly what I wanted, and I just needed to know where in the store it was. And then I went over there and I grabbed it, and that was it. And I was out. I checked. I was through the thing. One of my dreams is to be the person to fix all the music hardware manuals so that they are easily readable by regular humans as well as audio engineers. Tripwire, that would be amazing. That would be brilliant. Been impressed by Ableton's official docs. So Ableton, from what I haven't watched any of their startup videos yet, and I need to do that. but I was prioritizing actually getting to a point where you guys can hear the output of Ableton Live, because it doesn't matter how amazing I am on Ableton Live if you guys can't hear it. And so that was what I was trying to do. But their videos look like they're going to be pretty helpful, and their online stuff looks pretty helpful. They've got like, here's how to do all of these things. And if all else fails, there are, I think, 5 certified Ableton Live teachers right here in my city that I can go and I can talk to, and I still might. Sometimes you need to know a particular term to find what you need, but the rest of the internet helps with that. Yeah. Oh, you don't like the videos. Okay. You know, personally, Tripwire, I think I might prefer the written docs up to a point. It's possible that I might get to a level where it's like, no, I'm officially too stupid to figure this out. I need you to do a video so that I can go, where? Yes. Okay, that's it. I mean, it's kind of like I prefer written instructions for most things, but I could not learn to knit with written instructions. I had to watch videos, and I finally found some really awesome videos, and so that's how I learned to knit. But it took me years to learn to knit. Okay, so I am going to move this over here. I'm going to move that there. I'm going to move everything where it's not supposed to be, thereby making it very difficult for me to do the thing I want to do the next time I want to do it. All right. Eek. Yikes. Okay. This is a nice microphone. It's a very good microphone, and I kind of wish that I had like a headphone mic instead. All right, we're gonna try that. Oop, hello. Maybe don't. Yeah, stay put. Okay, there we go. So, that's true. Some things you need to see. All right, so I am going. Always good to have the SM58 in your kit. So at present, I have this SM58, I have that SM57, I have this, what is this? Audix i5, AUDIX i5 is what the drum mic is. And somewhere floating around in this house, I have another SM57. I don't know where, it's on Walkabout. But the good thing I have is that this Steinberg has a 4th spot for me to plug in a thing. So if I can find the other SM57 mic, then I can plug it in here. Of course, I'll have to go buy a 4th microphone stand, which I don't want to do, but okay, fine. So if I get a 4th microphone stand and another instrument mic, then I can use that for, I don't know, I could maybe set it over there if I had to mic the piano, or I could have it over there and I could just like move myself to the toy piano, which I might need to. I have a really solid setup. Thank you. This is my hope. I went into Guitar Center and I'm like, okay, I think I just need an all-around good instrument mic, because I'm going to be using this for so many different instruments that have so many different sound profiles, and I just give me something that I can use. And she's like, you probably want an SM57, and I'm like, thank you. I know that there are amazing microphones that are $2,000, and I'm like, no. I am a poor broke musician. I cannot afford a $2,000 mic. All right, so I'm going to put this plug back up over that to get it out of the way. All right. And get my hand around this thing. All right. So we are going to switch to okay. That is the edge of the screen. Right, okay. I think I just figured out why you can't hear me. I didn't add the Steinberg AI to the GarageBand, so I've just been over here nattering and nobody can hear me. Hold on a second. Hold on. We can fix this, I think. There, can you hear me now? Oh, I hate technology so much. Okay, yeah, that was at least easy to fix. I just have to go through and add the microphone to each one. But that you know what? That's actually good. That's actually good that you couldn't hear me because I know when I was doing the Play Music on the Porch stream and I went to the Be Right Back screen. Apparently, all of you could hear me carrying the microphone and the computer and everything up the stairs, even though the Be Right Back screen did not have a microphone as a source. It only had the Be Right Back picture and the pre-recorded track, and somehow or another you guys could still hear me. And so I'm glad that you couldn't hear me just now, because that bodes well for the next time I use the going live screen or the Be Right Back screen or the ending stream. So yeah, thank you for the compliment, Tripwire. I'm really trying to learn fast because I really want this stream to. Okay, so all right, story time with April Knight. What I really would like to happen with this stream, I would like to be able to use Ableton here to actually to sort of do live looping, but to also record it, which of course the only way I was actually recording stuff with the looping pedal over there that didn't actually do what it was supposed to do was recording it through the Zoom mic or whatever, but it wasn't like a digital copy of the thing. With Ableton, I want to be able to record like a nice long drum track on the Bowron or on the Doombek, and then I want to be able to have that playing and pick up the hurdy-gurdy and record a nice hurdy-gurdy thing over it, and maybe put a little bit of flute, and maybe, I don't know, go get the jingle bells and put the jingle bells on there, maybe play the glockenspiel. I want to be able to layer, I want to be able to make a full, nice sounding song that I can just improvise and have all of the instruments going and then have a bunch of new music. Because up till now, I've been improvising a little bit, but the improvisation, I mean, the only thing that's recording it, of course, it's recording the VOD, and of course, OBS is recording all of these, and they're exporting to YouTube. They're exporting to YouTube. But I want to do sort of like what Evans the Bard does, and he has like the listening streams where he just puts on all of the music that he has composed during his streams, and I want to be able to do that same thing. And I think that if I can get Ableton Live to work, now that I've got the microphones working, this should be able to do the thing. And then on my Saturday streams, when it's knit and chat and listen to music, then we'll be able to listen to all of the stuff that I composed that week. That's the goal. Tripwire, I'm trying to learn some of that too. I've started with music production with Ableton, but eventually I will get more into learning to loop. Anything that you've learned, if you want to share it with me, I am all ears, because it looks like I'm doing this very quickly, but honestly, I've been spending half of my time running around in circles trying to look up information on the internet, and the other half of my time curled up into a little ball crying because it's really difficult, and most people would rather say, no, I don't want to help you, go look it up online. And it's or else they'll give me answers for problems that I don't have. Like, they really know how to use this, but only on a non-Macintosh computer. Or they really know how to use this piece of technology, but only with this other application that I don't have. And that's super useful to somebody who has those things, but it's not useful if you don't have those things. So, yeah, anyway. So let's go back over here to Ableton. So it has been a very, very frustrating thing. But at least here we are, and we've got this working now. So that's a good start. Okay, so right. So Loopback. I had downloaded Loopback because one of the streamers I mod for went from a Boss 3-channel looper pedal to Ableton, and definitely there were tears frequently. I feel for that streamer. I really do. And yeah, this is a learning curve. Now she's got it good. Yeah, so somebody told me, oh, well, you should download Loopback. Loopback will work. And Loopback did not work, not even a little bit. It was just nothing but static. And also, Loopback only gave me 20 minutes to sample their product. And then they were like, oh, well, now you've had 20 minutes. Now we're going to overlay noise over all of your stuff until you buy a license. And I'm like, it's just been noise so far. Why? I'm not going to pay you money for this. All right, so now I have audio input and audio output device as the Steinberg. And the Steinberg is also an audio output device in OBS. So I'm hoping that means that you guys will be able to hear what's going on. Okay, and I think it makes slightly more sense to me if I move it to this view. Okay, and I want this track, and I want to arm the track. Oh, absolutely! Thank you, Tripwire. That would be amazing. I will look at those after I'm done streaming, which technically ought to be in 2 minutes. But you know, it's my stream. I can stream for as long as I want to, as long as none of you guys are going, oh my gosh, she's still streaming. You know, that's fine. So let's see here. All right, okay, so that's. Let's just hit record and see if it actually picks something up. La 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 la. Well, there's a thing there. Jedi, shut up. All right, so here's the fun part. Here's the fun part. Also, welcome and hello. I'm glad you've been enjoying your lurk. I do aim to entertain. So here comes the billion-dollar question. I am going to play this little blurb that I just sang into Ableton, and we're going to see if we can hear it. I'm going to see if I can hear it, and you guys are going to see if you can hear it, and if you can hear it, please let me know. Here we go. All right, I could not hear that. Could you guys hear that? No, okay, all right. All right, so that means that there is something that needs to be flipped that has not been flipped. What needs to be flipped? And Dreamy, I don't imagine you're still here in the stream. Let's see, the track is armed. Somewhere there's a thing about monitoring, but it's not just monitoring because you guys can't hear it either. Session record button. Toggles between playback and overdub recording for clips which are currently playing on armed tracks. Oh, In MIDI clips, both notes and automation can be overdubbed. In audio clips, only automation can be overdubbed. If the start playback with record button is on in the record warp launch preferences, pressing this button will also start recording in the selected scene in all armed tracks. Those are definitely words. I think I understand that sort of. I kind of feel like this whole trying to learn all of these various pieces of technology has just been a lot of word soup. My brain just kind of shuts down after a while. Okay. Well, let's see what's over here. Third-party plugins, MIDI effects, audio effects, instruments, drums, sounds. Okay, but those are all other things. Those aren't settings. That's a lot of samples. All right, none of that helps me at present. So let's go back into preferences. Okay. Channel configuration, input configuration. Choose which audio hardware inputs to make available to Live's tracks. Every input pair can be used as one stereo in and or two mono ins. Deactivating inputs reduces the CPU load. I don't care about the CPU load. I just want everybody to be able to hear stuff. 1 and 2. I mean, that seems probably fine. Output configuration, 1 and 2. Choose which audio hardware outputs to make available to Live's tracks. Every output pair can be used as one stereo. That's the same thing. Okay. That does not help. That does not help at all. And it's not a sample rate thing. It's going to be there's a virtual plug that ought to be plugged in somewhere that isn't plugged in, I'm sure. I just don't quite know what to look for by way of plug. Well, this looks like this may be another thing that I need to kind of sit down and do something. You know, the book was saying, okay, so the Steinberg AI, let me go back over here and go back to this. Okay, so the Steinberg audio interface has a thing that looks like this. And I'm going to take a second here, actually, to properties. There's a way for me to crop this so that it doesn't take up quite so much room, because you guys don't need this great big giant window. Here we go, filters. So it had this thing, and it said, okay, you can use this directly with Cubase. Like, it really wanted me to use it with Cubase, but it's like, you can use it with other DAWs if you want to. But you're going to need this thing, and it's this window here that you're looking at. And let's see here. Let's crop that. What happens if I do 500? No, 600? More than that. 800. Maybe 900. There we go. That looks good. Okay, and then the right can be, whoop, nope, too much. 100. Maybe 90. There we go. And the bottom can be also, no, too much. The bottom can be 50, yes. And the top can probably also be 50. No, the top can be more than that. I have the most exciting stream going on Twitch right now. I swear, this is hot stuff. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's better. That's better. And now you don't need to see my face. It's fine. Now you can see the chat. Okay. Oh, actually, now that I'm looking at it, hang on a second. Okay. I haven't had a chance to mess with this since when there was actually a bunch of stuff going on. So I'm gonna move the color source. Here's another thing, Mr. Fribbles. I don't really know what any of this is either, so you're not alone. So the Twitch chat window. If you look on the screen, you will notice that there is a a semi-transparent dark box behind the chat. This is a separate thing, a separate source on OBS. What I wanted to do was I wanted to make the chat window itself semi-transparent. And there's probably a way to do that, and I have not figured out how to do that at all. And so what I ended up doing was basically drawing a box and making that semi-transparent and sticking it behind the transparent chat window so that you guys could read it, because I see now that it is directly over my hurdy-gurdy, and if it were completely transparent background, it would be very hard to read. But yeah, so I noticed that the chat is actually going over that that box. Can I just make the box bigger? That would be good. I want to make the box bigger. Let's make the box 650. Oh, nope. Yeah, maybe. No, too much. 25. 100. I'll take it. All right, there we go. All right, so now I've made the box bigger. This is silly, and I should not have to do this. I should just be able to tent the chat window, and yet here we are. So this is what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks. This is super fun. Okay, and I can take this and go wee. All right. Okay, I'll stop. So this thing here is supposed to be something that I can use to make the audio interface play well with Ableton Live and then make you guys be able to hear it. And the microphones definitely picked up my voice and definitely recorded it in Ableton Live, but the playback isn't there. And I do not know if this is a problem that I need to fix in this DSP Mix FX URC, this thing. I don't know if it's a thing I need to fix here, or if it's a thing I need to fix in OBS, or if it's a thing I need to fix in Ableton Live. There are too many variables. Tripwire says, you're making me feel lazy. I have a big OBS to-do list that I have not touched in like 2 months. Tripwire, if there is anything at all that I can help you with OBS, I am thrilled to do that. I will totally help you with OBS because I've managed to figure out way more than I thought I would be able to figure out, for sure. OBS, I think I'm somewhere. I'm not a complete noob with that like I am with Ableton. All right, so I'm looking at this, and okay, so that's master, and that's all the way up, and it's got these two headphone thingies, and I don't know what this actually, it doesn't seem to do anything. Matter of sitting down and doing stuff. Okay, great. Just if you have any questions, let me know, and at the very least, I can say, I don't know how to do that, and get tossed off the bridge into the pit of eternal stench, or gorge of eternal peril, or whatever it is. Okay, so we've got, ooh, hey, look, settings. Your schedule will be freeing up soon. Good. All right, so device settings, control panel, okay. HPF setting, I have no idea what that means. Line input level, zoom 150%, knob mode circular, slider mode touch. Okay, about. That does not help. That does not help at all. Okay, can you, how do you go away? Oops, shoot, I didn't mean to close it. Come back. Oh, it's that. Okay, so I can go to there and there. Okay, that's what that does. Oh, there's two different, why are there two different ones? There's two different ones. I don't even know. Okay, now this says live cast. I've got off and live cast and voice chat, and I think earlier it was off, and maybe at that point nothing was going through at all. I'm gonna try just for a second. I'm gonna switch it to off, and hopefully it won't break things. live cast? Did that do any difference to my voice? Could you guys still hear me? The other thing on here is voice chat, and I don't know what that does exactly. Because of course the booklet tells me precisely nothing about this. No voice for a bit. Ah, interesting. All right. Okay. So that's something. I'm going to try voice chat. We're going to see what voice chat does. Here we go. Can you still hear me now? Is this still working? Yeah? No? Maybe? Move live chat. If I have to send Ableton out to the Steinberg, maybe? I think I did, though. Still hear me? Okay, good. So I don't know what the difference is between the other two settings. All right. So, okay. Hold on a second. Let me, okay, OBS, we're going to move that by AI controller and go back to this. See, Tripwire figured out how to do that. I feel really good about myself. I figured out how to go from one thing to another thing. This is way better than I was doing a year ago. All right, and then if I go over to Ableton, okay. So when I open up preferences, it gives me audio, and I've got audio input device and audio output device, and I currently have them both set to Steinberg. Maybe the output needs to be, no, it has to be the Steinberg, because I don't want it going through the speakers for sure, and loopback audio is the thing that I downloaded that sucks and doesn't work, and I have no idea what iShowU audio capture is. I think it's supposed to be something that's built in, but I don't know. Can I open the output config? Yeah, it doesn't really, it just has these, I don't know, maybe? I mean, I can click on all of them. I don't guess we really want mono. Whatever, I'll just click on all of them anyway. There, now I've clicked on all of them. I mean, I guess this is one of those, is it plugged in? Is it turned on? Try turning it off again and back on again. All right, well, let's try that. Let's see if that works. Okay, so I'm gonna hit play again. I'm not hearing anything. Are you guys hearing anything? That really did not seem to do any good. Let's see, over here there's, so this says track volume, and it's currently set to 0. And it says this slider is used to adjust and display the track's output signal level, peak level, and RMS. Click and drag to adjust track volume. I've tried clicking and dragging, and that basically just makes it go negative. I tried setting it at like 3. Oh, leave the track volume 0 as unity. Oh, okay, well. 0 seems like, to me, 0 says that it's, quiet, but okay. Unity, all right. So, okay, this is turned to, let's see. What if I say configure here? Oh no, that just takes me back to the audio. Buffer size, input latency, driver error compensation, test tone. Okay, that's not it. Dumb question. How do you know the thing you recorded and played back has audio? Because, can you see the little black squiggly thing here? Looks a little bit like a caterpillar. That shows that there is actually something there. It recorded a sound wave. Driver type drop down. Let's see here. Where is that? That's no, that's not it. Where are you seeing driver type drop down, Tripwire? Next to driver type and 2 other of the fields. Oh, in the audio settings. Hold on a second. Okay, so preferences, audio, driver type. Okay, core audio or no audio. And I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be core audio. I think. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be core audio, because no audio just doesn't seem right. But yeah, those are my only two options. Yeah, I want core audio. Okay, cool. So that's that. And the channel configuration just gives me those, and that does not help. Seriously, there's got to be a switch somewhere. Rescan plugins. Use audio units. What are audio units? Use VS2 plugin system folders. Use VS2 plugin custom folder. VST2 plugin custom folder, not set. Use VST3 plugin system folders. Oh, we're getting fancy now. Plugin windows. Multiple plugin windows on. Auto hide plugin windows on. Auto open plugin windows on. I don't know what any of that means. Not a clue. Moobot, you think you're helping. Let's see here. Let's just go through all these, shall we? Look and feel. Yes, I want it in English. Eventually, maybe I'll switch it to French, but not now. Follow behavior scroll. Hide labels show. Permanent scrub areas. I don't quite know what that means. Pen tablet mode off. Good, because I don't have a pen or a tablet. Zoom display. Auto assign track colors. Default track color. Clip color. Track color, reduced automatic colors, customization, dark theme. Right, sure, fine. Audio, okay. You want core audio. Audio output device has got to be the Steinberg. That's the only option. And unless there's another audio output device that I should be using that it's not recognizing. That is the only thing I can think of. Like maybe instead of going to the UR44C, maybe it's supposed to go to the DSP Mix FX URC like virtual soundboard thing, but I don't know. I think you're fine on preferences right now. Okay. There has got to be something though. Hello. No, I didn't want to open up loopback. No, I really didn't want to open up loopback. I don't want your product. I don't want it. It didn't work. That's fine. Okay, go away. All right, so, okay, so this mixer thingy over here for the audio interface. Let me switch back over here so that you guys can see it. There we go. I should probably set up another screen that's got just this on it, but I don't know if how important that really is. Do me a favor, go to the clip view. Yeah, okay, I can do that. Okay, there and live and there. All right. I am used to using GarageBand. And so the, what is it called? The session view? The session view looks more familiar to me. But here we are with the clip view. Arrangement view. Oh, okay. That's what that's called then. Cool. Monitor. Okay, so the monitor's off. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but oh my gosh, that was terrible. That was, yeah, wow. So that's what happens when I turn on auto. That's what happens when I turn on auto when the track is armed. Right. So now the track is not armed and monitor is on auto. It's a little weird to me that the settings for monitor is in, auto, and off because I feel like it should be on and not in, but okay. Audio to master. Sends only for audio. X to out. I don't know what X to out means. Output type. Let's see what this says. This chooser selects this track's output. If this output has multiple channels or subcategories, you can select from among them in the output channel chooser below. The list of available outputs depends on how the relevant preferences for this track, audio or MIDI sync, are configured. Track-to-track routings only require using one of the tracks in out chooser pairs. That is some words that I just read. What happens if I hit play and X the clip? Well, let's see what. Let's see. That is selected and play. La 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 la. I heard it. I heard it. Did you guys hear it? Did you guys hear it? Yay! I got a sound. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go back to this thing and see if it makes sense over here. Okay. So over here, where would that be? Huh. Sound like yes, I was singing a scale. I was singing a scale. I was in fact singing a scale. I just wanted to put some sound in there and just see if we could hear it. Okay, so if I go over here, then it gives me the monitor option. Does it not have the monitor option over here? Because that's definitely what we needed. Oh, look, there it is. Auto. Monitoring. Okay, so if I turn this off and I play it, la 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 la. Oh, okay, weird. Okay, I could hear that. Could you guys hear that? Maybe we can only hear it if the track isn't armed. That's okay. All right, so the monitor's turned off. I'm going to arm the track. If you're wearing headphones, you might want to take them off. Okay, good. Nothing happened. All right, now I'm going to play it again. La 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 la. Well, shoot. Why is it always working now? I mean, this is a good problem to have, but why wasn't it working before? What the heck, Ableton? What are you doing? Oh, okay. No, I didn't jiggle the cable, Mr. Fribbles. You know, I think Tripwire, I think it was, so over here, where I've got this audio 2 thing, it was on master, and I moved it to X'd out. And now we can hear it whether or not I've got the monitor on and whether or not the track is armed. So, in the spirit of scientific exploration, I am going to try to record again now that the thingy says X'd out instead of master. Let's see if I can I delete this? Oh, I can. Cool. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so we are going to try. The track is armed. Okay, we're going to try recording. Here we go. Jeez, that's loud. All right. I have a click track, and it's really, really, really loud. I would like to not have the click track be that loud. How do I turn down the click track? I feel like I'm getting somewhere though. This is good. How do I shoot? No, somewhere. That was, oh, you guys could hear the click track too, huh? That was really loud, and I don't like it, and it hurt my ears, and there's got to be a way to turn that down. Let's see here. I like that it actually tells me these things up here at the top. If I mouse over them, it tells me what they are. The 2 settings next to time signature control the click. Okay, time. Oh, that metronome. Haha, here we go. All right. So, talk to me. Classic click wood. Okay. Fine. But I want it to be quieter. Maybe wood is quieter. Still probably need to turn the volume down on it though. There's got to be enable only while recording. Well, yeah. We don't want to click track when I'm not recording. That'd be silly. Okay. Rhythm auto. Auto? 1 bar, 1/2 T, 1/4 T, 1/8 T, 1/16 T. What's the T for? Try the other one. All right, well, let's try wood. This is going to be probably way too loud again. Jeez, that's loud. Okay, I don't like it. However, I gotta say, this is a good problem to have because I can totally go over to. Yes, I'm over on my time. It's fine. It's fine. This is my stream. I can totally go to the internet and search the knowledge base on Ableton. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to search the knowledge base. How to turn down the volume of the metronome. Search. Oops, no, hold on, wait, go back. Okay. How to route the metronome to a second output. Customizing the metronome sound. Setting up an audio interface. That might have been useful for me to have looked at before. Oh well. Yes, Tripwire, you look at it too and we'll learn together. Y'all just thought this was a music stream. This is actually a learning stream. All right, how to route the metronome to a second output. Do I want to route the metronome to a second output? So for anyone who wants to follow along at home, I am currently using help.ableton.com, and I have done a search for how to turn down the volume of the metronome. And this is not as useful as you might think it would be. Customizing the metronome sound basically just says you can choose from 3 different metronome sounds: classic, click, and wood. And we've already found that. If you prefer to replace the default audio files with your own, show package contents with a right control, do stuff. I mean, that's all fine and good, but really I just want to change the sound level. How to route the metronome to a second output. If your sound card audio interface has multiple outputs, the metronome can be routed to a different output using the Q out output in Live's master track. This is useful for situations where you need a click track which shouldn't be heard through the master out. Oh. Do I need to do that? Do I have links disabled? Oh, I do have links disabled. Tripwire, if you can whisper the link to Why Have You Done This? I'm looking at the 300 level class. That's almost certainly true. If you can whisper the link to Why Have You Done This, he can post the link in the chat. I just went to Ableton knowledge base. Let me do a search not on Ableton. Okay, how do I turn down the volume of the metronome in Ableton Live? Let me ask the internet. Click the play button and navigate to your master track. Navigate to your master track. What? Oh, geez, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. What do you mean navigate to the master track? All right, I'm gonna, can I, okay. Copy. Hold on, shoot. Okay. This is why I was looking this up on my iPad instead of on the laptop. Oh, shoot. Okay, wait, stop it. Okay, all right, this is fine. This is all fine. Copy and paste. There we go. Okay. All right, Ableton metronome volume step-by-step guide. You'll need to follow only 3 steps to change Ableton's metronome volume. Perfect. I like 3 steps. Firstly, open your selected track, enable your metronome for recording or playback, navigate to the master track and session view, and adjust the volume knob up or down. That's basically, yes, okay, so this link is actually the one that I was looking at on my iPad. I just hadn't I hadn't clicked on it yet. Okay, give me pictures or something. No, I don't want your production hacks. Go away. All right. Let's see here. I guess while I'm looking at this on my computer, then I will go back to Twitch on my iPad so that I can see your comments on my iPad, because I can't see the chat otherwise. Bashing the beat against your skull. It very much is. Tripwire, you don't see the knobs they're pointing to. Session view. Master track and arrangement view is the bottom column. Bottom row. Okay. You know what? You're faster than I am. I'm just gonna let you drive. Okay. So Ableton. Hang on. OBS. Okay. So you're still looking at Ableton. Okay. So here we go. So here's Ableton, and in session view. So I want to be in this. Do I want to be in this view? This is what I'm looking for here. Master track in arrangement view is the bottom row. I am confused. Far right column. Okay. Knobs. Wait, hold on. Let me go back to the right column track. Okay, but where? I'm very confused here. Hold on a second. Hold on. I did actually have. I think I found the same article you found. So let me open that up on my iPad so that I can see the article and I can see Ableton Live at the same time. The solo knob is your metronome. This one here. Okay, just stupid click and drag. No, I don't want it to go off. I want to have there. Let's try that. Let's see what happens. Okay. Oh, that's much better. Okay, cool. Okay, good. So I guess then the only other 2 things. Yay, we did it. Thank you, Tripwire. The only other thing that I needed to figure out right now is I shouldn't be hearing the metronome when I'm hitting play. I should only be hearing the metronome when I'm recording. I don't want to hear it when I'm playing because that's silly. So there was a way to do that. Oh, is it just a matter of turning it off? Did I just record myself breathing? What the heck? All right. Tripwire, I think you're much better at learning to use software than I am. Okay, I'm going to go back over here. Oh, and I'm going to drink some water. Hail hydrate, everyone. Okay, so, right. Okay, so I should not have, okay, I'm gonna delete that. We're gonna go back to the beginning. We're gonna record. And it's going to do some stuff. The problem is with that little count in is that it doesn't keep going. And to be totally honest, I would just as soon have it just keep going rather than give me a count in click and then stop, because the count in click is fine, but let's see here. Count in, none, 1 bar, 2 bars, 4 bars. Rhythm, enable only while recording is on. Can make it keep going. Well, maybe if I just click on it. Let's see what happens. Here we go. La, 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 la. Yeah. Okay. Occasionally it's just as easy as just click on it. All right, and now just for kicks and giggles, I'm going to unclick and I am going to push play and we're going to see if we all hear it. Here it goes. La, 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 la. I heard it. Did you guys hear it? If you guys hear it, then I think this is a win. Yay! Hooray! Hooray! Yeah, it's in the so I don't think that I don't think the click actually was there in the recording, because when I hit playback, oh, it is in the recording. I don't want it in the recording. Right. So that should be. You know what? I feel like I just looked at that. I feel like I just looked at that over on the Ableton. On the Ableton page, how to route the metronome to a second output. I'm pretty sure this was it. Right. So if your sound card audio interface has multiple outputs, the metronome can be routed to a different output using the Q out output in Live's master track. This is useful for situations where you need a click track which shouldn't be heard through the master out, which is exactly what we got going on here. Ryan, you said we I think we just heard the metronome when I hit playback, but yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's there, because I have clicked off of it, so it's turned off, but it was clicking when I hit playback, so I'm pretty sure it's in there. Also, I'm not entirely certain how to make this bigger. I know there's well, that's exciting. The trackpad of my computer, I can do the pinch and drag motion, but if double click on the clip, it should show down below. Okay, double click on the name. Ooh, cool. So yeah, all right, that's exciting, but wow, I'm gonna have to learn all of that, and I am not gonna learn that right now. Yeah, there's the metronome little beats right there. Yeah, what I want to know right now is I want to know how to turn off, how to get the metronome so that I can hear it when I'm recording, but so that it is not actually recorded on the track. And Ableton says that I can route it to a second output. So it says, firstly, make sure to enable the extra outputs in Live's audio preferences, which we actually did. We did that a minute ago. Let's see, where did it go? Preferences. So, yes. Output. This was it. Okay, so it says, firstly, make sure to enable the extra outputs in Live audio preferences. You can also rename these in Live 10. Then open the I/O section and route the cue out of the master track, which includes the metronome, to the desired output. So it says to, I don't know if they're just, they have this labeled this way, so I'm just going to type the same thing they do. So this says master out, and 3 and 4 says cue out. And I cannot imagine that me just typing that is going to fix things, but I'm going to start with that. It says then open the I/O section. That's real cute that you think I know what you're talking about, Ableton. And route the cue out on the master track, which includes the metronome, to the desired output. Oh, okay. All right, okay. So we probably don't need 5 and 6, actually. Let's just turn those off. Don't even think we even need that. So we'll just ignore that. Okay, so that's fine. And they're showing, oh, okay, they want me to go back to here, and we have audio to, oh wait, master. Here we go, cue out, master out. Okay. So they're showing, okay, so cue out, we want to go, yeah, because I renamed it. So yeah, master out 1, 2, cue out 3, 4. So those are outputs like an instrument line. That's kind of what it seems like. And that's all they've got listed there. Is that should then theoretically work. Okay, so let's go back to this one. Okay, I'm going to delete. No, wait, I have to click on the name. Okay, right, yes. We're going to try this again. Here we go. Except now I can't hear. Oh, wait, I didn't turn it on. I got to turn it on. Right, yeah, okay. It helps if it's plugged in and turned on. All right. They're 1, 2, and 3, 4 because they're stereo left and right. Okay, makes sense. I just want to be able to hear it. So let's see if it works now. No. Huh. Okay. Now I can't hear the metronome at all. This is, yeah, you guys can't hear the metronome either. This is a problem. All right, let's go back to this. Is there something that I need to click for monitor? Maybe? Okay, if your sound card audio interface has multiple outputs, the metronome could be routed to a different output using the cue out output in live master track. Okay, that's what we did. Enable the extra outputs. You know what? They don't have the mono ones clicked on, so let me do exactly what they did. We're going to do exactly what they did. All right, so output config, we're going to turn off that mono. Completely turn off the mono. There we go. All right, so this is what theirs looks like. Master out and cue out. That is what theirs looks like. Okay. And then they're showing cue out 3, 4 and master out 1, 2, which is what we have. And everything else is the same. Oh, maybe it's because I had the track armed? Huh. Well, let's go back over here. Let's try this one more time. Now that I've turned off the mono, because this is how you do things in the scientific method. You just practice when you change one thing and you change it again. Where are your headphones? My headphones are plugged into the Steinberg audio interface. And I have not changed where those were plugged in this entire time. So I think that is perhaps not the problem. But let's try this. Here we go. Okay, I'm still not hearing it. La 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 la. Definitely I've recorded my voice, but the metronome did not work. let's turn off enable only while recording. Let's try that and see if that works. La 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 la. Okay, it's definitely recording, and it is definitely not playing the... See, it is at this point of the process that your gracious host, April Knight, goes and starts bashing her head against a wall because this should work, and it is not working, and blurg. Anyway, it is 11:47. I have been streaming for 2 hours and 47 minutes-ish. Well, not quite, because I started late because I was still trying to set everything up. So, other than not being able to get not being able to get the metronome done, I think we did get a lot done. I've got all the microphones set up. I'm a little scared to turn everything off because I don't want to have to go through all this setting up again, but hopefully now that everything is set up, I should just be able to plug and play. But yeah, I'm going to spend some time trying to figure out why the metronome is not doing what it's supposed to do. Tripwire, if you figure out how to get the metronome to do what it's supposed to do, then, great. Let me go back to, turn that off. There we go. So yeah, I mean, if you figure out anything, let me know. An excellent counterexample to my stream of pointing the phone at the cats and playing oud in the background. Wanyu-san, I liked your stream of watching the cats and listening to the oud. That was very calming. I liked it. Something to do with the lines. What lines? That's going to be the one question. I don't know how many people are even still around watching this, but the input-output. Oh, okay. Well, at this point, I think what I want to do is I want to go downstairs and I want to make some hot noodle soup and maybe some tea, and then just fall over and not think about technical stuff for a bit, because this has been very productive, and yeah, this seems like a good stopping point for next time. I'm so today is Thursday. So Saturday is going to be a knitting and chatting and listening to music, and so it will just be listening to all of the instrumental songs from my 4 recorded albums. That's what that's going to be. Thank you for the CD shout out, Mubot. And then Tuesday is going to be my next stream up here doing this, which means that I have all day tomorrow and most of the day Saturday and all day Sunday and all day Monday to try to figure out how to use Ableton. I have master on lines 1, 2, and Q on 3, 4. I think it's the other way around. I have to tell the Q line to go into the headphones and Steinberg, but not to the main out. Well, just for kicks and giggles, real quick, before I shut everything down. All right, so let's change this. So you're saying, oh, no, wait, yes, 3 is what I'm on. So this does say X, okay, it's X'd out, 1, 2, master out, 3, 4, Q out, audio to, well, oh, Q to go into the episode. Steinberg been with me now? You know, I don't. You know what? Just for kicks and giggles, just because this is one more thing that I can try real quick before we stop. I have switched this over here to 3/4 Q out instead of 1/2 master out, and we're just gonna try that and see if it helps. Just for scientific sake. Yep, still no click track. Still no click track. Okay, so that goes away. 5 more things later. Shh. Yeah, this is going to be the most boring VOD ever. I swear. All right. Anyway, full camera. Hello again. All right, so let's go raid somebody. Let's see if anybody's on at this point. Okay, Ableton. Okay, this page can go away. All right, here's my chat. When I fire it up again, check the ins outs on the Steinberg. Tripwire, I will try to like send you a picture or something, but basically what I've got going on with the Steinberg is that there are 4 microphone plugs in the front, and I have, Windows Disguise on, great, we're gonna raid to them. I have 4 microphone plugs in the front, and I've got the 3 microphones plugged into 3 of those. And then it's got like volume knobs, and then it's got the headphones plugged in. There are 2 headphone jacks. For what it is worth, there are 2 headphone jacks, and I've got it plugged into the one on the left. I could theoretically try plugging in the headphones to the one on the right instead, but I'm not entirely certain if that would change what you guys hear. That seems like that would change what I hear, maybe, but not what you hear. So, yeah. What are the labels on the headphone jacks? It doesn't have labels. It just says phones, and there are 2 of them. It is not labeled. I actually looked for labels when I plugged it in, so I'm like, which one of these do I use? Well, I don't guess it matters. And I don't know. I don't know. All right, so we're going to go raid Windows to Sky, and I'm going to make some hot noodle soup and go curl up in a little ball and not think for a little while. I would like to thank all of you very, very much for being here and sharing your evening with me. And Tripwire, thank you for helping me troubleshoot. And yeah, thank you all for being here. Thank you lots. All right, so raid. And is it actually Windows to Sky, like all spelled out? I think it is. I think. Oh, wait, I'm actually on my laptop. I can just kind of mouse over here. Maybe. Except that when I mouse over, nothing happens. Oh, wait, there we go. Wow, there's a lot of people on here. Okay. Yes, Windows to Sky. All right. Raid Windows to Sky. There we go. Oh, and thank you. Why have you done this for putting up the raid call? I keep forgetting to do that. So everybody, you can copy that. I should put Hedgie in the raid call. It's probably too late to do that now. We'll redo that later. This will be our thing for now. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what we want. That's what we want right there. Perfect. All right, so here we go. I'm starting up the raid. Everybody copy the thing. And let's see here. Okay. Copy. Yes. Oh yeah, I think it has to be a subscription thing. If you're not subscribed, you can copy the first one without the hedgie. But okay, here we go. We are ready to raid. I'm going to go ahead and do my little ending screen here, and then we're going to go on out. So thank you guys all so much for being here.